Okay, well, I've had all my fun this morning, spent a small fortune, and now I need to go out and earn a few quid. So we're going to Ulverston. We're actually going to a school, big school in Ulverston, to look at a lot of tree work for them, but I can't be there for about 45 minutes, so I want to wait until all the parents have been and gone and all the kids are gone. And I'm going to meet somebody at the school. They're going to show me what they want to do with the trees, and then we'll go away and we'll work out a quotation for them. So as I've got a little bit of time, my guys are working back at the farm. Remember a couple of weeks ago we got the Land Rover stuck, had to winch ourselves out because it was too wet. They'd had a right storm of rain in the morning, which we hadn't at home. I didn't realise how wet it was. And yeah, we've gone back. It was one of those hard decisions, should we, shouldn't we, because grass at Tudor Farm is way different to what we got at home. Well, you'll see when we get there. We've got quite a lot of grass there. Bearing in mind the sheep have been on it and it's been grazed off. Grass is coming back strong, and I was a bit nervous about the guys driving all over it. And it's much harder to rake up bits in longer grass, but it was one of those things. I'm also genuinely concerned about the oak tree, and I wanted to get this done before anything started nesting or roosting in the hollows of the ash. You didn't even bloody well look, did you? Twat. Where was I? So yeah, so we'll go over and see the guys, and the tree's on the deck. They've already got it down. They tried to tease me by saying that it went wrong and they smashed the oak tree up, but I didn't believe Mikey because he's a dreadful liar. So yeah, we'll go and look at that, and then it'll be back in the van, down to Ulverston, look at some trees. This is my life. Right. The skyline should look a bit different there now. Indeed it does. Two stood up and one sat down. No prizes for guessing who's sitting down. Oh, it looks like some generous individual has left me a present. How thoughtful. Just what I wanted. See when we at the grass? That's shot up since we were here last. Look at this. I'd love to have grass like this at home. Doesn't happen. That's made a gap in the skyline, isn't it?
30 yards. Well, biscuit. No, biscuit. That little direct. Oh, it's rotten, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was quite rotten, so. Okay, and not too much damage out there?
No, nothing at all.
Brilliant. Well, a little bit of turf. Push back in again. So you can't get this in the bales. Not allowed to get tops of the bales, because especially if you're wrapping them with silage, because it can actually turn the crops toxic. Right, we just got to reduce that one now then.
I thought you wanted it down.
Well, that one?
Yeah.
No, we're making smaller. Yeah, originally we were taking right down, but I think we're just making smaller. Is Martin, you sure you how to use this chopper? Martin swung a chopper?
Nope.
Is he? Martin going to swing a chopper?
Nope.
No, I didn't think so, no.
You left it that way, yeah? When old John boys sit there, and you come down to sit down and talk to him.
Oh, I'm going to put a proper bench in there so we can have that.
Sit on there and talk to him.
No, that's all right,
You
though.
want to come here and talk to him now. You don't go talk to him when he's next to his living.
Yeah.
A better conversation with him. Not
Yeah, no, we'll have a bit lower than that, so that'll be all right. So we're going to reduce this in.
Are we?
Yeah, make him smaller. So he's definitely got first signs of dieback. You can see it on the epicormic on that stem up there. So about half the size, I reckon. So not today.
Oh, I break the dog's teeth on that, yeah.
Eh?
They're a bit small, they don't fucking dig in.
Oh, is it? Oh, he's not
It's
cutting
like,
them.
actually, don't fucking bite, see, like,
Oh, okay.
it's actually hard work. Hi, Mickey! How's it going, are you? Nice to be back.
Shit. No fertiliser, nothing. And it grows like stink over here. Just better soil. Much better soil than I got at home. Okay, only a flying visit to the guys because, like I said, I got an appointment at school. So that's where we're off to now. We're going to go and look at some conifer trees. Everything's looking very green. Grass is looking green on the 2 new lays. Most of the wheat is looking green. The one field oat grain's a bit patchy. That's the one or one of the ones we're thinking of putting down to the wild bird feed lay for 3 years. It's, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. We're going to go past it. It's going to be on our right hand side, but I think the hedge will probably be too high for you really to see, but it's quite patchy out there. That one out there. What if I hold the camera up? Is that better? You see the brown spots out there? 50% of it's good, but the other 50% is poor. A dirty, great flipping pothole. You wouldn't want it that at night, would you? If that was full of water. That would take your suspension right out. Morning world, and welcome to Friday 19th of April and an empty pen. Yeah, I'm afraid to say, as I kind of thought last night when I came down and gave him his last bottle at 10 o'clock, and his last bottle was at 10 o'clock last night. He's given up. So little brown calf, little 208. When I came down this morning, he'd expired. He was no longer with us. So we tried pretty much everything we could, or was within our gift to give, to keep him alive. So he'd had antibiotics, he'd had Metacam, which is anti-inflammatories. He'd had milk, he'd had electrolytes, everything you can think of. He'd been treated for coxy, because that's what we think was actually killed him, was the coxy. All of our other calves have also been treated. Everything's had a dose, apart from Mary's little daughter. She's not, she was a bit young. She might get treated in a week or two, maybe. But yeah, I didn't bother bringing the camera down first thing this morning because I was pretty sure I knew what I was going to find. So he is out there. That's as much as you need to know for the time being. And he's waiting for our local hunt kennels to come and pick him up, take him away. Now I'm hoping to catch them because I left a message for them to pick him up, but I forgot to put on the HMC message that he was full of antibiotics. So I don't think they'll want to feed him to the hounds. I think he will go for incineration. So as for other news, well, in here we've got at least 2 of our heifers are bulling, and they've been running around and mounting each other and banging gates and making a right blinking nuisance of themselves. But everybody wants to mount everybody else, which is usually when things get broken or something gets hurt, especially with 2. We got 2 of them, but look at this 3 here. So heifer, steer. Yeah. So here we go. So he's just going for the motion. This is just an instinct thing. When a bovine comes on bulling, as in comes into heat, comes into season, whatever you want to call it, they just mount each other. and moo a lot and make a bloody good mess. So, and that's when cattle get really dirty. If you've got a mucky floor and they start mounting each other all the time, it doesn't take long for your animals to get mucky as well. So yeah, this morning, because young fella, my lad, has expired, I've literally been in, this has all been cleaned out again. So you'll notice it's all gone. Everything was cleaned out this morning. I never finished till, what was it? Yeah, 11 o'clock. Started at 7, finished at 11. Cleaned everything out. I disinfected the granny out of all that again. Okay, a lot of people say, well, it's not clean enough because you haven't washed it off. No, I haven't, because I haven't got time to wash it all off, but everything's had a really good dose of FAM 30. I'm just killing as much of the bug as I can. I'm never going to get every last little bit, but I'll do the best I can. So yeah, so that's the news on the cattle this morning. Basically all the jobs down here are done. Everything's got food, everything's got clean bedding. So that's it here. We're probably going to call over and see the guys over at Tether Farm again today. They did the one tree yesterday. I've got them on the second one today, doing a reduction on the second one. So yeah, probably, I don't know if I go before or after lunch. Maybe before. Maybe before, we'll go before lunch. I'll put a message on him to say antibiotics. No, no. And it's raining. Really light, fine rain. Normally I'd be complaining about it, but actually, do you know what? We put that fertilizer on yesterday, and although there's enough moisture in the ground to soak it up, this will just help dampen it down a little bit and soak it in. It'd just be nice if it was warmer rain. This cold rain, not that helpful. Right, so I've just reported the death of the calf and just done the envelopes because I've got to send his passport back. So it's a requirement that once the animal's died, they have to have the passport back. I'm going to go over to Tether Farm to see the guys now. We're a bit later than intended because as I was about to leave earlier, the kennel man turned up. And you know what it's like. Someone interesting turns up and you end up standing and having a conversation. So this afternoon, Famous Dave is going to come down. I've got the last couple of bits of connection to do for Holly's cabin. She's moving in here tomorrow. She's basically emptying everything out of her kitchen, moving in here. Hopefully we've got the kitchen inspection. We're kind of hoping it's going to be next week. It's all registered with Stroud Council. They've got to come out and do an inspection, blah, 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 blah. So she wants to have everything in, ready for them when they arrive. So all we got to do is connect the two wastes and the water. I was going to go and get the bits, but Dave said, no, don't. He says, I got all that. He said, I got all that in me cabin or in me workshop, me lockup. He said, don't, but it's only a few bits and bobs. There's no point in buying great big lengths of pipe for that bit. So I've just rang him and said, are you coming today? Because Holly's getting a bit antsy because she's moving in tomorrow. And he's going, yeah, no problem. No problem. So that's this afternoon. Hopefully we're not going to get too wet. Although, what's that going to take? 20 minutes to plumb that lot in. It's easy. As long as you've got the bits. It's just me being tight. I'm not going out and buying all the bits and buying lengths because I don't know if you can buy it in 3 metre lengths or whatever. I don't need that. Dave's got plenty. So, although we'll probably find that we'll get here and he hasn't got a 90 or something, we have to go to the plumbers anyway. So, oi! I wasn't going that way. Come on. Come on. Any time today, you know, take your time. In there, please. That way, thank you. Right, so quick jaunt over to see the tree guys, make sure they're happy what they're doing. They've had no formal job sheet for this job. I just told them what I wanted because they're working for me. If we're working anywhere else, they have to do a full job sheet, written down, risk assessment, all that sort of stuff, but it's for me. And I did the site induction yesterday, so they know what they're doing. Yeah, we'll go see them, and then back here, dinner, pipes, happy daughter. That's it, everything else is done. Right, well, it's definitely looking significantly smaller. So, it's not going to be the prettiest tree in the world. But the alternative was to take it right down, and I didn't really want to do that because it's not dead. So, and if it survives and regenerates, there's no reason why that tree can't outlast me. Yes, I am going to let you come with me. Go on then. What are they doing? What are they doing? Go and see them then. Go on. You got a load on? All right. Hey? All right, okay. That's small enough, I reckon. I don't think he's going to fall down in a hurry now, is he?
That's pretty much all I could reach anyway.
Oh, is it?
Like height-wise, it was reached lower, but
Yeah.
I was pretty much maxed out on the pigment. So
Okay. That's all right.
Where the right growth points were anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I think it looks alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's
a bit of a weird.
It's unbalanced anyway because of where it is, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any decay up there left in the wood?
No.
It's all solid now?
Yeah, it's all pretty solid. I mean, you can sort of see, I think that was the top. A little bit in there, but
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. It's the white. It's
solid,
more of the
yeah.
white rock I was thinking of.
White rock. There's only that one that was.
Yeah. Okay.
But all that there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want that any lower or not.
Eh?
I don't know if you want this any lower.
Well, you haven't bought the big saw, have you?
So, got to go back and get what I do.
Have you?
Well, I use my saw on that last mistake.
Have you?
I just walk my way around it.
I'll probably be right like it is for the time being.
Well, when you come up here now in the summer,
Yeah.
sit on it.
I was probably going to shoot.
Yeah.
Might shoot, so we'll see.
It's quite. How old is it? 'Cause that's massive at the bottom.
It's a bit of bottle butt in it. All this is that's an indication of potential damage.
Oh, that.
Years ago, probably cattle been round here, did some damage at the bottom of it. So, yeah, a bit of bottle butt in there. So, and that ridge, not sure what that is. Something wrapped round there. You'll probably find a bit of metal in there
Yeah.
from my uncle.
Probably an old fence. That
Could be, yeah.
somewhere that
Yeah.
they nailed to.
Yeah. All right. Well, you've got away without doing too much damage to the grass.
No. Try conditions like tracks.
Good man. Well done.
Like a roundabout.
Yeah.
Roundabout. So I said to him that you don't cut around this bit, do you really? Because obviously the trees.
Yeah. Well, obviously the rubbish. But if now I can get in here, I'll probably come in with a topper and just top this crap off. So,
Yeah, keep it low.
but, yeah.
It rained a bit earlier. I was like, oh, God.
Hey?
It rained a bit earlier.
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, but I didn't mind because we put some fertiliser on yesterday, so that little bit of rain just helped dissolve that. So it was good for me.
Bad for us.
Well,
Oh, your field.
you used to be getting moist, didn't you?
Cement mix down. Yeah, what's that doing?
Eh?
Cement mix in there.
Pouring concrete, I should think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at it. It's bloody just glass city, isn't it?
A bit of a lake of.
Yeah, lake of glass. I prefer green.
Yeah.
Name it?
I think you said last time. Yeah, you did. G, is it?
No. No. So it could be velvet fungus.
Yeah.
So when it's young, it looks like velvet. Or shaggy polypore. Or Inonotus hispidus is the scientific for it. So it's an annual bracket. So they literally grow and fall off every year. So but he's probably off of there.
Yeah, he was.
And that's where that's the white rot. That's what causes the white rot.
So that sucks it all out, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it basically sucks it out, and then yeah, makes that. So
Put the camera away.
yeah. So repeat what you just said. Who did that?
Oh, sorry, a little branch took off you. Yeah.
Ewan has ruined our oak tree. Ruined. Look. And you didn't tell me to turn the camera off on purpose.
I mean, it'll survive.
Yeah, it's not. It's only a flesh wound.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's the extent of the damage from everything on the oak, then. I was a second too late there. I nearly earned 250 quid then. You nearly fit flying your. Yeah. Right then, so it's back to base. I don't know if it's worth bringing the transit over, because you can't all get in that anyway. And then. Hey?
It won't go back in both trucks.
Come back with the trans. Well, you're going to get all this on one load?
No.
So what I'm thinking, I'll just chuck it in the back of the Land Rover, decant it into the transit.
Yeah,
I know it's double land.
Yeah.
So just leave the transit out there, decant a load in there,
Yeah, that's right.
and then you can just one trip then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's easy enough.
And you can all come back in. Otherwise, it's just backwards and forwards.
Yeah, that's fine. No,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, he's lit that stinking bonfire again. We got a neighbour over there.
Yeah, the city one, isn't it?
He's a stinker. He's a stinker.
Just like your own bum.
Yeah, stinkier than Ewan's bumhole. Probably not as stinky as Mikey's bumhole, but you know.
No.
Yeah. She caught a whiff of someone's sandwich then, didn't you? You caught a whiff of a sandwich then. Right. I can hear the skylarks going. There's a couple of skylarks over here somewhere. I can't see them, but I can hear them. And it's just nice. Spring. Birds singing. Everything's happy. Ish. Shall we have a quick look at this while we're here? Shall we? I don't know if the microphone's picking up that skylark. I can't see him, but he's there somewhere. Or maybe he's up there. It's too bright up there, but okay. So this is the state of our wheat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 or 5 would be better. Tillers. That's what we're counting. We're trying to. 1, 2, still only 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, you can see a couple of spots where Reg missed with the sprayer, with the fertiliser, the difference in colour, but he's got most of it. Come on, you. Which way are you coming? Go on, in you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.